gentlewoman from Illinois, Ms. Miller, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman. Joe Biden's own Department of Health and Human Services and Department of Homeland Security have acknowledged the increase in child trafficking under the Biden administration. Even the liberal New York Times is reporting on the child trafficking crisis that the Biden administration has created by opening our southern border. You can see on this chart the massive spike in child trafficking during the Biden administration because Joe Biden is allowing cartels to traffic children across our border. Administrator Looman, do you think the open border policies of the Biden administration have caused the increase in child labor violations?
Thank you, Congresswoman Miller. Pleasure to be here with you today. So the Biden administration is very much focused on ensuring that children are not employed illegally in this country, and we've launched several different efforts.
The Biden administration has lost 85,000 children, and actually, I was recently at the border, and the Border Patrol suggested that it was over 100,000. They have lost 85,000 children during this disaster at the border. The spike is during your administration. You own this. It is because of the border policies. Has President Biden taken any responsibility for the uptick in child exploitation?
Thank you, Congressman Miller. Absolutely. We're doing several things across the administration, including we have an interagency task force to address and combat child labor exploitation. We're working very closely with the Department of Labor, the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health and Human Services to make sure that we are addressing, combating, and preventing child labor exploitation from occurring all across the government. We're also working with states and other partners across the country to address this really important issue.
Well, you're failing at it because you can't even find the children. 85,000 minor children are missing. It's a disaster. DHS is reporting that the 85,000 children who cross the border are missing. Does the Department of Labor have any idea where these 85,000 children are? I've heard that the Biden administration is paying people that are here illegally, adults that are not related to these children, to care for these children. Do you know where? Does the Biden administration have any idea where 85,000 children have gone?
So, Congresswoman Miller, again, we are working across the entire administration to address and prevent child labor exploitation, and this is absolutely an area of focus for all of us.
So you don't know where these 85,000 children are? This is what the Biden administration does. They create horrible crises, then they demand Congress give them money to fix the crisis, then they use that money to make the crisis worse so they can ask for more money. You are allowing cartels to traffic children into our country and doing nothing to stop them, and I wouldn't give you a penny. Chairman, I yield back.